And so you use the term dyslexic. Mom tells me that they've told you have dyslexia. What does that mean to you, Kylie?
Means that I learn different.
Right, exactly. How long have you been here?
I've been here since 1990.
Wow, that's a long time, yes. 27 years. We're lucky to have you.
Thank you.
And you've had a lot of students, you've led the school, and you've talked with hundreds of parents. Mm-hmm. What do you think parents fear the most?
When parents come to contact the school the first time, often their child has just been diagnosed with a specific learning disorder.
Can I interject now? That's an interesting word. You've used disorder. And why did you choose, what's that word choice?
Well, a few years ago, there is actually a diagnostic manual called the DSM-5. It was a new version that came out several years ago, and they've changed the diagnosis for students like we have at the school from learning disability to a specific learning disorder. And I think that much better reflects the challenges our students have.
Right, because it's not a disabled, they're able in a lot of areas, isn't it? Aren't they all? Of dyslexia, I'm passionate about using the term dyslexia because it gives parents, it gives teachers a roadmap how to help children. Would you agree, Olive?
I would, definitely, yes.
So Kylie understands that she has dyslexia.
It was very hard for her to understand that. She doesn't like the word.
Okay.
She doesn't like the label, she doesn't like the word, but she's becoming more comfortable with it because it's a way of explaining what's going on in her mind.
You know, I just got to the point where it's like, you know what, label him with 1,000 different things. I said, if that's what's it gonna take to get him the help that he needs, then, you know, what do I have to lose?
You know, knowing that they have a learning difference, they have a learning disability, whatever we want to call it, but it is by no means a marker of, you know, what their future success, you know, potential can
exactly.
be.
It doesn't define
no, not at all. The fear is that your child, if it's not recognized or diagnosed, or you don't sort of own up to that label and maybe just try to, you know, hide it per se, you know, eventually you could get labeled as the one that's not, he's not the one that's trying hard at it. He's not giving the effort. And that is probably the absolute opposite, exactly. You know, the lazy,
You're actually working harder.
you know, being stupid.
Your child is not defined by a learning disorder. It's simply that they learn differently. I hope that this is encouraging for you. Just because you're diagnosed with a learning disorder doesn't mean that you're not capable. Again, remember, it's just a learning difference that requires a very specific instruction.